Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and
pretty
our
cool.
sideline reporter David Aldridge.
76ers against Team LeBron.
And the Philadelphia 76ers. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Irving in at the point. Simmons uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got the first points on the scoreboard for Philadelphia. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And it's blocked by Simmons. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Harden against Curry. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
And the mid-range game of Harden, excellent. An offensive genius, really. I mean,
I agree with that, by the way.
where to get the looks that he wants.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But right, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely
Sight a lot.
tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Fouled hard
on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send. Them to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
That free throw good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Leonard with the steal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. It doesn't lag. It's hustle.
There's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Harden against Curry.
And Curry.
Here's the floater. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And it's the West All-Stars ball. In the corner, Irving with it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Leonard. Dishes to Irving. 4 on the clock. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target.
And over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Irving misses.
That was Irving? That was
now
hard.
here is Harris. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with
Curry,
Doc Rivers a few minutes ago.
little brother.
Going against one of the elite players in the league in Kawhi Leonard, he knows they have their work cut out for them. Coach said Kawhi is the complete player. He doesn't make mistakes. We can't count on them losing this game. We need to win it for ourselves. So they will try and be the aggressors tonight. Try. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Curry following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Embiid, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Embiid's got 6.
The precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Why is LeBron the center?
it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The West also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Leonard. Davis is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. That's tipped.
Sight alive.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Here's Maxey. Softly drops in the floater. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Harden with
Let's
the
go.
Ferociousness from
Ring, ring,
Harden,
ring,
looking
ring.
like he wants to tear the rim off.
There's a minute 47 left in the first. Maxey, no good.
Davis.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Maxey. Now, Milton. Passes to Maxey. On the miss, not the best shot selection there. Maxey's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Durant attacking, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Here's Maxey. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Here's Howard. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him. 2 free throws coming up,
Outta
and
here.
they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Towns, he's checked in for Davis. Ben Simmons comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Damian Lillard is subbed
I
in for
got a
James
full
Harden.
brand new team. I didn't even see that coming.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars, leading by 5. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and
I
still.
still got James on the court. I forgot James has to play on the court no matter what.
Guarded by Simmons.
She's the team leader.
And here now is Thibault, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
James Harden getting it done for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Simmons. Then it's Damian Lillard, and there's Bradley Beal, and it's James in at the center, locking down the middle. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot
Yeah, we
free
got
throws.
dropped straight to the
He
floor.
said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Leonard, he's checked in for the West. Here's Lillard, and And he banks in the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 6 and stolen by Lillard. And they're on the break. A pull-up and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. And the whistle blows. It's going to be
Get out of here, bro.
Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
It was a reaching foul, so it was different.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
Yeah, if I imagine I would have fouled him like that.
Up top, Simmons. Covered by Lillard. Pass to Embiid. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Irving's checked in for the West.
For the 76ers. Kyrie been switched in. I don't know for who though.
Clock at 6. Here's Simmons. Harris trying to get free. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Simmons. Irving attacking. Can't get it to fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Towns against Simmons. And it's Towns missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Can we get an instant replay on that green? Look at the height my guy gets. That tells he's like almost 5 inches off, like 2 feet almost off the floor. To splash with a green.
Shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Leonard against Simmons. Pass to Harris. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Here's Irving. He scores the basket. It's field goal number 3 for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Harris trying to get free. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
And he makes that one. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And there's the call on Kyrie.
That's bro. Reaching foul.
That is his first foul of the game. KD's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
KD was struck in.
Outside, Simmons. Now the pass to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
All right,
Simmons
KD.
assist tonight.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Shots good by Durant. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Simmons. Here's Harris. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
This is how dangerous Harris is. Look at this. Capable of burning you with the floater as well.
Here's Simmons. And the rejection by
I got
Embiid.
rejected by
Something
DMV.
that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the
Ooh,
board
LeBron,
has
come on,
really
let's go.
been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if
Alright,
one
yeah,
of
we
these
definitely
teams
gotta, you know,
maintain
switch up,
more
so.
energy than the other going down the stretch.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And Philadelphia making a change here.
I thought they did a pretty good switch.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Davis is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Klay Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Ben Simmons. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now, here's Thibault. Passes it to Embiid. Outside Curry. Thompson comes with the double team. Here's Harris. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Harden draws the double. Kicks it out to Lillard. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 7-point West All-Star lead.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Basket counts. Harris has got 10 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Harden's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Simmons dishes to Curry. At the teardrop, and the layup is good. Curry's got his first 2
That's
points.
not Stephen Curry, guys.
Such a field shot
Where's
there,
brother?
the floater.
Harden. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And Howard with the stop.
Great timing
Okay,
and
Howard,
recognition as
okay.
Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game
Why they
clocks.
fouling you, dog?
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. And the first one drops.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. And Durant subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Okay.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. Now, here's Maxey. Covered by Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Durant with the steal. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
You know, guys are a little shaky when they're around Durant because defensively he's got long arms, he's active with his hands, and that's why he comes up with those steals.
And so it's the West All-Stars going.
Hold up.
into the break with a...
First quarter is gone. Alright. Steals, we got first steals. Alright, we doing good.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Curry on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
And finished off by LeBron.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Curry kicks to Harris. Curry looking it over. To the paint, and Embiid throws it down.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Embiid with the steal. And that one clearly a foul.
Yeah,
Gets
buddy.
the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to
They leave it
establish
too
any
open.
rhythm there this
Too
season.
easy to dunk now.
He just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Harris outside. To the inside, Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 6.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can
Really
get
gotta,
up the blocks.
Shooting foul. Second degree shooting foul,
West
buddy.
All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free
Green.
throw is good.
Green.
Both shots good from the strike.
Screaming green,
It's been
bro.
a really good day for
Get
him
on green,
at the
green.
line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Simmons against Lillard. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Simmons. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And as the
Yeah,
coaches
we gotta
go to
start
the
checking
clipboard
players
to outline
anyway.
their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate
Kawhi Leonard.
with some Gatorade. That's
Need
key
him in
to
the
staying
back.
fresh
That's what we
all
need.
the way to the final
We need
whistle.
80 in the
Kevin, it
back.
really is. And every one of these players
If you
knows that
Kawhi
they're all
Leonard in
making
the
sure
back, too.
to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play
LeBron
your
here.
A game if you're not getting
Point
enough to
guard.
drink, especially towards the end of games
Harden
when the
here.
physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
I guess right here. There you go.
So for the West, Davis comes in for Klay Thompson, and it's James Harden in for Lillard.
And
And
James Harden's way
James
better
will
than
bring it up
Lillard
for the
anyway.
West All-Stars. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Boy, it's amazing to me how easy Harden makes it look. I mean, when he's locked in, he feels like there's nobody that can guard him, and he's right most of the time.
The 76ers trail by 10. To the middle, here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Yep, that one goes in there. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody stopping him.
Simmons passes to Harris.
Couldn't handle that B.
Harris draws the double. There's Embiid. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the
Watch that.
Sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up,
on the center
the
and
more
their power forward.
determined
How you
and
know
effective he is in scoring.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
They kick it out to Green.
Oh shoot. Where the hell am I going? Oh shoot.
Outside, Simmons. 5 on the clock. And he converts the layup. Simmons got 10.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And with it, now defended by Embiid. Harden's shot is good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
He is on a major.
I like my team up already.
This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Curry. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball.
They want to flex their dunks, right?
Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Howard, the pass to Milton.
Nope.
Makes it off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's West now. They're leading by 8. Here's Harden. He gets that one. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
KD comes with the double team. His first shot coming late. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
That one drops for him. And now it's a 12-point West All-Star lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Thybulle. Played in with a nice touch.
I shouldn't even be a timeout.
With the ball in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Put in some short people in the back, bro.
Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Leonard. Irving comes in for Anthony Davis. And Simmons, he's checked in for LeBron. And Beal's subbed in for Durant.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
They get a hand on it.
A lot.
By Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Inside, here's Maxey. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Maxey's got 8.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
It's Harden with the drive, and it's Harden slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game
Oh,
clock.
my God,
And
good.
again, Philadelphia turns it over. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Get out of
Hey,
here.
guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the 76ers with possession. Pass to Thibault. Pass to Maxey.
Yeah, because I'm making it.
Knocks down the three ball.
Very nice play.
Maxey's got
I
5
get
points now.
what
this
you want to
quarter.
do. See what you want to do.
Here's Irving. And so it's the West All-Stars. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the West All-Stars, Towns is out there with Durant. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Irving. And it's Simmons in at small forward. Bobbed up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Maxey. That shot off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. At one point, they led by 16. It's good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
The pass to Milton. And here's Maxey. Howard in the post, defended by Towns.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Maxey. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And that one's good. Durant.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Yep, it counts.
And that's how smart Beal is. Knows how to angle his body through the contact and not let it affect the finish.
And the 76ers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
So for the West, LeBron's checked in for Simmons. Thompson comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's James Harden in for Irving. Simmons against Harden. Simmons dishes to Embiid. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Harden. Harden with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Simmons with it. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Curry passes to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Feeds it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the West All-Star.
Harden the pass to LeBron. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by James. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Harris, right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for your 76ers.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Bradley's checked in for Embiid. Scott comes in for Danny Green. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Now here's Simmons.
Harris
outside. Elbow shot. West All-Stars with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires at the elbow. Scott pulls it in. And the 76ers with possession. Bible the bounce pass. And then Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, for Simmons to be so young, he has a great basketball IQ, and he plays to his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Green.
Maxey comes in for Ben Simmons. The West also making some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Towns. Davis is... Here's Korkmaz. Thompson with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Psych alive.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the 76ers making a change here. Poirier's checked in. Thybulle kicks to Scott. And too long on the shot.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Count that one. Harden's got 53.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and the talent.
Yo, Harden has 53 points by himself.
He's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
And there's a whistle. That's
Yeah,
going to go
I had
on
to.
James Harden. That's his first foul.
I had to get something.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Thibault. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. Maxey, no good. Here's Harden. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. A resounding victory
we know
for
we
them.
got that one.
And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
For Clark
Give
Kellogg,
me, bro.
Greg Anthony, and David Olson.
Almost
This
57
is Kevin
points.
Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.